Hello everybody, and welcome to Bear Beer Reviews from North Bar in Leeds. Would you like to pan around, Mother? Hello again. We've got a couple of beers here. North Bar is a great little bar. There's a series of them. There's North, further north, Cross Keys, a few other places, and they're really good bars. So if you're ever in Leeds, try and find one. They've got a great selection of bottles and always good things on cask and keg as well. Speaking of which, the first little beer we have here is one that I tried at Founders Meet the Brewer Day. You've seen the video with the KBS, Kentucky Breakfast Stout. This is the all-day IPA, and I didn't get to do a review of anything else whilst I was there, but this one really stood out. It's a little 4.5% off the top of my head. All-day, drinkable, sessionable IPA, such as a theory. One of the first ones in the kind of like session IPA category that's now blown up in America. As you can see, it's a wonderful apricot colour, crystal clear, nice and cool because it's come on keg, nice carbonation, and the head is lacing already, even though the fact we haven't actually taken a sip of it. So on the nose, it's actually ridiculously dank. There is a lot of sweet citrus notes there. I'd say loads of mango too. I remember him saying this one is doused, absolutely doused in Amarillo from the Meet the Brewer Day. And you can certainly smell it. It's just really dense and juicy, sweet orange and tropical notes. There's a little bit of pine to it as well. But it smells like a typical juice bomb, really. So cheers everyone, let's give it a try. Yeah, and it's cool, it's crisp, there's just a little bit of sweet caramel to it, and then there's just an explosion of juicy oranges really, a bit of mango, some of the passion fruit as well, maybe just a tiny little bit of hints of soapiness to it. I sometimes get from certain hops, but in a good way. I guess some people call it melon, I call it a little bit soapy, but it's nice. It's really, really refreshing to drink, nice and cool. When it's served on keg, you get it in bottles or cans as well. It's low ABV, so you can certainly have a few of them, and it's just all around a great all-day IPA, and it truly is. It's a really good beer. I was thoroughly impressed when I had it the other night as well. Easy 9 out of 10. It's really good. I can see how it's kind of spawned a generation of little clones of it, really. And then the one I've gone for is something completely different. This is, if I don't have the menu, Rodenbach Grand Cru. Completely different beast. So this is a Flemish red, or a kind of dark, obviously slightly red, browny coloured sour beers are aged in oak barrels. Rodenbach being one of the masters of it. They've been around for years doing it, and this is their premium blend of it. You can get the little stubby bottles of normal Rodenbach for relatively cheap if you want to try this. Grand Cru is a little bit more expensive. I'm just going to see what ABV this is while I natter about the beers. It is... what's the... Rodenbach Grand Cru, 6% this one, so it's not too strong really. But as you can see, it's a dark brown, almost kind of reddy colour. It's a bit of ruby, but it's bordering on brown as well. It's been open for a while, but there's still a nice good amount of head that laces too. And it looks great. It looks like a Flemish red, surprise, surprise. So let's get a nose. Wow, you really get the acetic sour note right off the bat with that. Really get a smell of tart, vinegary note, but then there is like sweet cherry underneath it as well. It kind of balances better. Balances a bit better than other Flemish reds I've tried. The Duchess de Bologna, or how you pronounce it, is particularly acetic and doesn't have much of the sweetness to it. This one you get a real nose of kind of cherries and dark stone fruits in it. So cheers everyone, let's give it a try. And actually, it is quite balanced. It isn't by any means particularly too sour. There is a slightly tart, acidic note to it, but the vast majority of the body is actually really quite sweet and cherry-like, and dark fruits and plums, and that sort of nature. It isn't overly sour. I would hazard to say it would be quite a good introduction to sour beers. It has the acetic notes that you quite enjoy, but also counterbalance really well with that sweetness. And I can see why it's a premium blend, because it just seems very well balanced and very well thought through. In terms of rating, I probably think it's a little bit too sweet for my palate, but I think it's a very good beer. I think I'm going to give this an 8.5 out of 10. I've certainly had some better. I prefer a more acetic and more sour. I think the Duchess de Bologna is slightly more my cup of tea, but this is certainly a really good beer. I can see why people enjoy it. It's nice, just good, balanced sour as opposed to an overly acetic one. So, here from North Bar in Leeds. Cheers everyone, thank you for watching.